The waves were smooth and the weather was perfect for Sir Stamford Raffles. William Farquhar and their men for a stop by a fishing village known as the Island of Singapore, which was known as Singapura at that time. They looked around and found out that there was no Dutch presence there. They then contacted the local Temanggung or Raja to settle a treaty and to set up a Singapore as a port by the British.
We need this port. We need the treaty to be set up and signed quickly, and we need profit.
Calm down. I'm sure we'll get this treaty signed. By the way, I also need to set up a treaty like this in Liao.
This is the perfect location for a port. The Liao is part of the monsoon winds, and it is protected from natural disasters and tsunamis. Well, this particular island is a deep harbor, perfect for a port.
But don't forget that we are trying to break the Dutch monopoly of trade.
Greetings, sir. We are coming to negotiate a treaty.
So tell me, gentlemen, what are the terms of the treaty?
We want to set up the island as a port. Not just a regular port, but a free port. We will also want to colonize this island as a British colony. This island as an ideal location for a trading port is to be set up.
Well, I find no problem with that. Well, I'm not even the ruler of Johor.
But sir, I assure you, all the ruler of Johor, all the Prince of Johor, we have the power to do anything in the streets of Johor, or we have the British crown, who are the original ruler of Johor.
Then, decide.
Hussein Shah agreed on the treaty and signed the treaty. They concluded the treaty by shaking each other's hands as a sign of respect and confirmation of the treaty. When the two of them went back to the ship, William Farquhar slammed the signed treaty onto the wooden table in the planning room of the ship. Raffles and Farquhar jumped with joy and celebrated their success by having a local dinner. Years later, Raffles returned to Singapore, surprised to see Singapore a well-developed port in such a short period of time, but unhappy with the way Farquhar was developing the country. Raffles came up to what was known as the Jackson Plan. This changed everything in current times. And so, from the olden days of a small fishing village to an urbanized country known as Singapore, Sir Stamford Raffles was one of those who made a difference. Without him founding Singapore, Singapore would still be under Malaysia's rule.